Welcome to BTS Heart. Jungkook is back in the spotlight after reportedly revealing, during a recent interview, that he's received a wide range of collaboration offers from artists around the world. The statement quickly sparked excitement across the fandom, with many fans seeing it as further proof of just how much his standing in the global music industry has grown over the past few years, especially given how far his solo career has come since his debut with BTS. For longtime fans, this isn't entirely surprising. Since debuting with BTS, Jungkook has steadily built a reputation for vocal stability, dance skill, and a stage presence that consistently captivates audiences. Qualities that have made him one of the most talked about South Korean artists, both among fans and industry professionals alike. Over the years, that reputation has only grown stronger, shaped by disciplined training, consistent performances, and a clear desire to keep improving with every project he takes on. Fans who have followed his journey since the group's early years often point out how much his artistry has evolved. From a young trainee focused on mastering the basics to an artist now regularly discussed in conversations about global pop music's biggest names. Someone whose growth has felt visible with nearly every era and comeback. His solo work in particular has performed well on a global scale, with strong chart performance, massive streaming numbers, and generally positive reception from music critics, all of which naturally makes him an appealing name for artists looking to collaborate internationally. Several producers and songwriters have reportedly praised the versatility of his voice, noting his ability to adapt across different genres, from pop to R&B to more dance-driven tracks, which likely explains why interest in working with him spans such a wide range of artists and styles, rather than being limited to any single genre or musical scene. That kind of range is relatively rare, and it's part of why industry insiders often point to him as an artist capable of crossing over into multiple markets without losing his core identity. According to reports, Jungkook confirmed that collaboration offers have genuinely been coming in, and he expressed real appreciation for the trust placed in him by musicians from different countries. At the same time, he reportedly made clear that he isn't interested in taking on every opportunity simply because it's available. For him, a collaboration needs to result in something that actually feels fresh and worthwhile for listeners, not just two well-known names being paired together for visibility. That distinction seemed important to him, based on how the sentiment was described, suggesting a level of intentionality behind his choices that goes beyond simply capitalizing on his current popularity, a mindset that fans have come to associate with him throughout his solo releases so far. That mindset resonated with a lot of fans, many of whom pointed to it as a sign of genuine maturity in how he's approaching his career. Rather than chasing quick attention, the focus seems to be on quality and intention behind the music itself, something that's continued to earn him respect as an artist beyond just his popularity. Fans have also pointed to his consistent work ethic and humility as reasons why so many artists seem eager to work with him in the first place, noting that talent alone rarely explains this level of interest without a strong reputation behind the scenes as well. The kind built through years of reliability, professionalism, and genuine passion for the craft. Qualities that tend to matter just as much to collaborators as raw talent does. Once the interview clip started circulating, social media quickly filled with fan speculation about potential dream collaborations, with plenty of names being thrown around as possibilities across multiple genres and regions. The conversation became one of the more active topics within the fandom that week, reflecting just how much confidence fans have in his artistic direction moving forward, and how invested they remain in seeing what he chooses to do next. Fan forums and social media threads filled with wish lists, some realistic, others more aspirational, all reflecting the same underlying excitement about his growing global reach and the sense that his next chapter could look quite different from anything he's released so far. Part of this excitement ties into something bigger happening across the industry: the continued global expansion of K-pop, an area BTS has played a significant role in shaping over the past decade. With that foundation already in place, individual members like Jungkook now have more room to explore large-scale, international projects on their own terms, something fans have clearly been eager to see more of, especially as his solo profile continues to grow independently of the group's collective achievements. Many fans view this moment as a natural next step in that broader trajectory, one shaped as much by the group's collective legacy as by his own individual work. Industry observers have echoed similar sentiments, noting that the level of interest from global artists reflects how much Korean music's influence has expanded internationally in recent years, with Jungkook representing one of the clearer examples of that shift. Some analysts have gone further, suggesting that continued interest at this scale could open even more doors, not just for Jungkook individually, but for how future collaborations between K-pop artists and international musicians are approached going forward, potentially setting a new standard for cross-cultural projects in the years ahead. If that trend continues, some believe it could meaningfully shift how international collaborations within the genre are structured moving forward. For now, there's no official confirmation of a specific collaboration project, and most fans seem to be taking a patient approach, waiting for direct updates from Jungkook or his agency rather than getting ahead of anything. That kind of restraint says a lot about how the fandom has learned to engage with career news over the years. Genuine excitement, balanced with respect for however things actually unfold, rather than turning speculation into expectation prematurely. It's a pattern that's become familiar throughout BTS's career, enthusiasm paired with patience, especially when it comes to unconfirmed projects. Regardless of what comes next, the response to this news alone reflects just how far Jungkook's reputation as a global artist has grown. And given his track record so far, expectations for whatever he decides to do next remain understandably high, with fans already looking forward to seeing which direction he takes and which names might eventually be confirmed as part of that next chapter. Whatever shape it takes, it seems clear that this next stretch of his solo journey will be closely watched, both by longtime fans and by an industry that's increasingly taking notice of what he does next.